been so long since I've seen you. I've been missing you since the day you went away. My heart's been here to stay. Everything
says your immersive experience has been hijacked. It is highly recommended that you disconnect.
Welcome to another episode of the Immersive Experience, where we deep dive into the realms of self development, creativity, and personal growth. Today, we have a special guest who embodies the essence of musical evolution. Tim Oakley, known to his fans as Tim Yayo, hails from the vibrant city of Texarkana, Texas. A 2012 graduate of the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, Tim has carved out a unique space in the music industry as a recording artist, choir director, and vocal arranger. Tim Yayo is currently working on his highly anticipated album, Freaky Yayo. His latest single is a sensual masterpiece with vocals that caress the ears and evoke a longing to be with the person of your interest. This track is just a glimpse into the depth and passion that Tim pours into his music. His profound love for music has been the driving force behind his artistic journey, inspiring him to create multiple singles and an EP released in 2021 titled The Rough Draft. So sit back and enjoy, because we're about to hear some great stories and journeys from Texarkana to becoming Tim Yayo, the artist, what inspired him to pursue his careers, and how he became who he is today. Ladies and gentlemen of the Immersive Experience, welcome Tim Yayo. Good evening, Tim.
Hey, good evening. How you
Hey,
doing?
welcome. Welcome to the Immersive Experience. I am excited to have you here. And thank you for making this possible today.
Yes, I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
No problem. So I have listened to your latest single. I've been playing it for everybody. I'm not gonna lie to you because I really like it. It's like it's a real smooth vibe. Like me and my mama was listening to it the other day, and she was like, oh yes, he has a hit on his hands. I was like, okay, Mom, okay. We was
Thank you.
vibing to you. So can I ask you, what was your inspiration for that song? Come see me.
Okay, so you know how you have like this person like you're not like necessarily like in a relationship, but you know what y'all fool around or whatnot, and you always going to see this person, but
Mhm.
this person, they rarely come see you. Like, meet me halfway. Come see me. I always come see you. So like that's just kind of how they kind of like stemmed up. And this situation happened so quick. Like it was here recently, like within like the past couple of months. And it's just
Okay.
crazy how like it panned out and like well, I was sitting there just chilling and everything. We were listening to beats and everything, and then boom, that beat came up. I went home. I wrote the song the next day, and I was in the studio. And then a few days
Wow.
later, boom, I dropped it.
Okay, I like that. Are all of your creative processes that quick? Do you have projects that last longer than others, or do they all come from to you that like that fast?
Not necessarily. Some of them come like that. Like, come see me came like overnight. Freaky Things came like within a day. Now the remix that took a minute because that's like a mashup of like a few of my songs and I kind of pieced them out and did like surgery, cut and paste, and
Mm-hmm.
pieced it together to make it what it is. And every process is different.
It
I
is.
literally
Mhm.
just left the studio like before I came to do this podcast. Like I was in the studio piecing a little interlude for the album together, and
Yes.
that was a little process.
Is this for the Freaky Yayo that you were piecing
Oh
the interludes and things? Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm excited.
Yes,
I can't
it's gonna
wait.
be connected to the song that I recently just sent you.
Okay. So this is gonna be the whole album with the single "Come See Me" that just came out.
Oh yeah, Come See Me is gonna be on the album. Freaky Things is gonna be on the album, and the
Mhm.
remix is also gonna be on the album.
Okay.
So there's three singles that's already dropped from the album. So kind of hold you over
Yes.
until the album drops.
Okay. And then I seen something about you mentioning to do a release party for Freaky Yayo. Where will that be
Yeah,
happening
I'm.
at? Or
I'm. I haven't even really thought all that through yet. It's just it's kind of a thought that just crossed my mind. I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet. I'm thinking about it. I'm just gonna see what my response is gonna be like, and then I'm gonna just do it. I might just make it exclusive or whatnot. I don't know.
I'm
I'm
not
just still thinking.
sure. I'm not sure if it's just me, but you were breaking up really bad. So I only caught bits and pieces of what you were saying.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yes, I could hear you.
Okay. Um, what was the question again?
All I was saying, like the release party that you're going to
Okay,
maybe
yeah,
be
the
putting
release
on.
part. Um, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. I'm just kind of testing the waters to see if I want to do it, and if I do, I don't know if I want it to be exclusive or not.
Okay. All right. Might be something a little bit more exclusive. I got that. All right. All right. Can I ask you, like, what themes and messages can listeners
Yeah, I might do.
expect from your upcoming album, Freaky Yayo? But I feel like you kind of already answered that. They can expect, but I mean, they got three songs. But what else can we
It's
hear? What else will we be hearing?
I know some different tones from Freaky Ayo. You got like things like I've got a song called "Stay."
Okay.
I sent you that one.
Yes, I heard that one.
Um, it's talking about staying in a relationship and fighting for what you got. Doing what's
Mhm.
right.
Okay.
So
So
we
a
got
lot
that
of
going on, and then what else we got? And beyond. I haven't really laid that one down yet, but it's more like a I love you.
we got a drag. I
Yeah, it's more
know.
like a I love you type of ballad. Like yeah, it's pretty much screaming I love you. But
Okay.
yeah,
Love can be freaky though. I don't know why people don't think it can be, but love can definitely be freaky. Love is a lot of things outside of
yeah.
like a
I mean,
haunted house.
I'm pretty much singing about I'm pretty much singing about like sex, love, and pain.
Yeah. Would you consider your genre like R&B? Because I kind of like a R&B feel, like you give me a nostalgic feeling when I listen to your music. It's that kind of like, oh yeah, like you know how those men used to be out in the rain singing with their whole group of buddies, like it's
Yeah, and that's exactly how like this when we came up in the '90s. Like that's that '90s
yeah,
R&B, the true R&B. Ain't nobody really doing that no more. Nobody's really singing like that anymore. And I just feel like that's still here, and it still needs to be represented.
yeah, I agree with that. And you're doing a good job at
And that's
representing
just
that
kind of
on
like
here.
where I am with music, and that's where a lot of my inspiration comes from. That's where a lot of my inspiration comes from.
That's good. Can you give us a few artists
Like
that
the Aaron
inspired
Halls,
you
the
by their names?
Genuines.
Okay.
I was gonna go right on down the list. You got like Aaron Hall, Genuine, Tank. That's one of my biggest inspirations right there.
Okay.
Tank. Like that's the big
I
guy.
can hear that.
That's who I really be listening to. We got Tank, Samad, Eric Roberson, Eric Benet, like Joe, or Kelly. Like I listen to so many different people. Like I can't just name a few without naming everybody.
Yeah.
Like Whitney Houston is the reason I even started singing.
Woo. She the truth, love. I love her.
Whitney Houston. I was walking around the house at a young age singing Whitney Houston, and my mom would put me in the church choir, and I didn't even want to
Oh,
be in the church choir, but I loved singing. And once she did that, I just like I took off, and
okay. I like that.
here I am now.
I like that. So, with as far as just your musical evolution, how would you say that that has progressed? Like, how would you say that you see the change in yourself? What things do you know?
I've noticed that I write different now. Like I've been writing and doing this like for like 20 plus years. I started writing in like
Mhm.
middle school, high school. Like, I've been really doing this a long time, and it's even just within these past 2 months. Like I haven't always been in a place where I could just sit down and just write my music like I used to. But here, like in the past couple of months, like August is like a light switch came on, and like boom, a gear switch, and I just hit high gear, and I just went into it.
Right.
Like this album, I've been working on it for a long time. Like when I say a long time, like people been waiting on this album for some years.
Mm-hmm.
Like we graduated back in 2012. Like well, I graduated back in 2012. But, we was back way back then. So I've been meaning to do this album for a long time. So then now that I'm actually doing it and getting it done, that's growth right there in itself in the evolution. And just seeing that the writing that's coming from it and the different types of songs that's coming from it, like I said, I'm saying about sex, love, and pain, but there's only so many ways that you can do it. There's so
Mm-hmm.
many ways that you can say it without it being, redundant and whatnot. But the passion and the way that I sing these songs and what I put into it, you can tell that it's real. Like
Mm-hmm. I like to hear that. And I did. When I listen to your music, I feel it a lot. I was really I can play your song over and over. And somebody was like, "You must really like that song." I was like, "Yeah," and I was really trying to get a feel and get into your mind. And even going
yeah,
back
because I
and
want you to
listening.
feel what I'm saying. Like if
Yeah.
you don't feel it, like what is it doing? Like you're supposed to feel something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you do evoke those feelings. That it was kind of like, yeah, like come see me, come want me, come love on me, come do the things that I do. But you know
Right.
what? I feel like a lot of times how things happen is like we get into these relationships and we have to understand the person that we are, right? Because you
Yeah.
could be a giver, I call myself a pleaser very often. And I have the tendency to like overextend myself sometimes. So I found myself like sometimes feeling used. So and I could relate that to your music. When I was listening to that song, I was just kind of like, yeah, you got to stand on business sometimes. Like, okay, yes, I done told you that I want you to.
Look, for real shit. That's how it is though. Yeah.
So
That's
I
exactly how it is. And
appreciate it.
that's how I felt. Like, shoot, come see me. Damn.
Would you ever do any songs that would have like any choirs in it? Since you've been a choir director, have you ever played with the idea of putting choirs in your music?
Uh I haven't really thought about putting choirs in my music. I mean, it can be done, but I kind
Mm-hmm.
of do it myself within my own backgrounds because I don't know, like just me being a vocal arranger and being able to hear those harmonies and tweak them and put them in there and add those different effects within those harmonies and make each one different and unique within itself. It's I don't know. It's just I just like to do it. I
I
like
feel
that's
that.
for it. I like to do those backgrounds and add those different little essences and tones and undertones and oohs and ahs and something just to make your little ear, make your ear tingle.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. So I want to ask, what is one of the most difficult obstacles that you've had to walk over to continue to pursue your music?
Okay, well, my most difficult obstacle was okay, right after I graduated from UAPB, December, that February of 2013, I had a major stroke
Mm.
on my dominant side. Put a hold on everything. Like everything came to a halt. Like I couldn't walk, I couldn't talk, I couldn't sing, I couldn't do anything really. I had to relearn how to do everything,
Mm.
and
Mm.
like that's what gave me like the motivation to just keep going.
Yeah.
Like whew, that was a hard time in my life. That was a really really hard time in my life.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that it didn't keep you from singing. I'm glad that it's not an obstacle that you couldn't walk over, because I was glad to see that you were singing. When I saw your song, I was like, what? He got albums out? What you
Yeah,
mean?
that was the biggest obstacle.
Yeah.
I
So
still
I
deal with it to this day, but I've came such a long way. Like some people, like when I move around and stuff, you can tell a little bit, but like for the most part, people don't really know. Yeah, but that's always been my passion. Like ever since I was a little kid, I've always just wanted to be, that singer. That's just always what I wanted to do. So it's like if I ain't finna let this stroke stop me, so what am what am I, you know, lollygagging for? Look, go on and get this shit done. Go on and do it.
Mhm.
'Cause that's the
Yeah,
only way it's gonna get done. You just gotta get on and do it.
that's real. That's
And that's
real
just
though.
where I'm at right now. And I'm
That's a
not
good
stopping
place
until I
to
get this
be.
album done. And then I'm gonna keep going. And just keep getting this
Mm.
catalog bigger and bigger. And somebody gonna see it someday. I'm gonna get picked up. I'm just waiting on it. I ain't gonna rush it. And somebody's gonna see it.
I don't know if you know, but there's a lag. There's a lag in our audio. Well, in my audio to you at least.
Because the music is being cocky, it's just being faithful about it.
Uh-oh.
Because I know I got something real. Yeah, I just know I got something real.
Yeah. Oh, see. Okay. So I know there's a lag here in the audio, and I want to make sure that I don't talk over you. So I want to ask, how do you balance the technical aspects of music production with the emotional and creative elements? Like, how do you balance those? How do you know like what beats to put with like what songs?
Okay, well, I'm responding right back to you. On my end, I don't really have a lag.
Yeah, it's on my end.
a beat and a particular song, that beat make me feel on the inside like, and then end up, being on what beat. Like I hear a beat and then a whole song just come off of just what I heard off that beat.
Mhm. I really like that. That's good. So you just go off of like how you feel. You go off of how things make you feel, and then you add the elements to it as you go along, basically. Let's be back together. Can you hear me, Tim?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I'm here.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
I was okay.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know we were supposed to with the lag or not.
Yeah, we was lagging at first, but it's here now. I'm hearing you perfect like right now.
Okay.
So I don't be knowing sometimes. I be having some of the worst technical issues that I've ever had sometimes. And I be like, what the heck is going
Right.
on here? This be crazy to me.
This is my first
But
podcast, so I'm just crash dummy in this thing right now.
no, we can just talk too, because I was about to ask you, what is your music being to the industry that you don't think is there already?
Exactly what you said earlier. That night, like the nostalgia, that old school feeling, like that feeling that nobody's like, people are singing, but people ain't singing. Like they're not really putting the feeling behind what they saying. They're not really standing on what they singing about. Vocally,
Yeah.
they singing, but they not, flat foot singing. They're not, putting anything behind it.
Yeah. You
You know,
think
but
this all play into relationships too? You think that music play a big role in how we view relationships or how our economy works out?
yeah, because literally there's like just about a song for anything in any type of situation. Like it can be written if it's not already wrote.
You ain't wrong about that. I agree with that. Yeah. You write some things. Do you write poetry as well? Do you do any other things outside of just because music is poetry to me all in itself, but
Yeah. Uh, I had a phone call come in. Are we still together?
you said what?
Okay, I had a call come in that kind of disrupted my video,
Oh, okay.
but
Mm. Okay.
I forgot what
So,
we were
but I
talking
didn't
about
catch
just that
what.
fast. Okay.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. So I was asking. I forgot to. Wait a minute. Now we was because we was talking about how music impacts the economies and different things like that, and relationships and things like that. I
Right, right.
Yeah, I be trying to remember too. I got a bad memory sometimes. So
Impact the relationship. Got songs being played when you get married. There's songs for when you break up. All right, all right. I'm back. I had to answer that. She kept calling.
um, yes,
Yeah,
somebody need your attention, honey. You gotta
that's
give
my
it
sister.
to
Kept
them.
calling. I told her doing this interview. She got to wait a few minutes.
Ah, that's all right. They be having to check on you. They be needing to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Can you tell us about your journey from Texarkana? Can you tell us? Uh, hold on. Ooh, oh dang. So, are there any other artists from Texarkana that have inspired you? Somebody locally at your home?
I mean, it's quite a few like from the area. You got Lady Fat.
Mhm.
You got she's from like the Hope, Arkansas area. She's did like the Texarkana metropolitan area. Like
Okay.
um, you got some of like my friends here. You got Tangy. You got Jandria. You got Bianca. You got there's a lot of these females that be inspiring me because I be trying to rip right back to what a lot of these females be saying.
Okay.
So I try to respond, like these niggas out there for all of that.
Yeah.
um, it's Bozzy. That's one of my main ones that I listen to. I got Bella Gotti. She's a rapper that I listen to. Like she's one of my best friends, and she's really really good. We got Sergeant B. I be on everybody. I really listen to a lot of people from the hometown.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I like when people have local inspiration because, I was telling somebody the other day, they listen to a lot of motivational speakers. And they was like, "Oh, I want you to listen to these motivational speakers." And I was like, I don't have to fall into that. It's hard for me to listen to motivational speakers after they reach a certain status, even artists after they reach a certain status, because then sometimes I feel like it's not genuine anymore. So I'm glad that's something that you'll be bringing back to the music industry, genuine music, genuine things that's like food for the soul
Like
that
real
can keep
feelings.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely appreciate that. I can't wait to see what other things that you're gonna do, what other things you're gonna put together. I know you'll have a lot to put together. And your music be fire. I like listening to your music. Even Freaky Things. When I was listening to Freaky I was like, okay, I was vibing. I was really like vibing to your music. I had to really go and listen to everything that you had made, even the rough draft. So I really was trying to dig into you. Like, I know we went to college together. So I know
Yeah.
you were in the Vesper choir.
Yeah.
So I always knew I wouldn't be able to do no Vesper because y'all ain't finna be jingling no keys at me because I'm ringing in the wrong
Yeah.
key. We don't got time for that. That's what you're not gonna do. So,
You're a little off key. You're a little
hey,
off key. Gotta be on key. Gotta be
no,
on key. You
yeah,
gotta be on
nah.
key.
Nah. So I like listening to good music though. So I will always push people who are genuine, who do give something that's food for the souls, who do give people something to think about in a state where and when we going through something, because we be trying to push shit under the rug like shit don't matter, but
Right.
if you get good music that can help you walk through that shit, because you want music. People be trying to, that's just what we talk. Just, we don't have to deal with it, but indeed you do, because it's going to come back and bite you in the ass.
Right.
So I like that that's what you put it into your music. I like that's what we can expect. And Tank, yeah, I definitely felt that type. I felt that way. And I seen a post where they compared you to some other artists. So you got different sounds and different
Yeah.
things like that. So you kind of
Yeah.
like the Shakespeare of the music industry. I feel you. That's how you coming. You keep mixing those
Trying to
sounds
carve
up.
my own little way, still trying to find my sound and whatnot.
Yeah,
But it's
it's gonna
there.
come to
It's
you.
there, all in the same.
It is, cause I really like that. That the one that played when we came on. Hey, yeah, I'll be playing that one. I was chilling in the car, we vibing, we smoking. I turned your song on, like, hey y'all, listen to this. Like, we should listen to this. We should jam out to this. And they was like, okay. And it is like it's got all the right elements, like and that's why I was asking, like, what bring your music together, because that was interesting to me, because you don't really hear too many songs with all the right elements. Like, people will go listen to J. Cole, and J. Cole, he'll be saying some shit, but people will turn it off because the beat don't be catching their attention, you feel me? So
Right.
you gotta learn how you have a nice ear for making the elements flow together very nicely, seamlessly, so that it's pleasant to the ears. Like, that's real nice music, all of the
That's the
elements
way I'm trying
blending
to make this
together.
album go from the beginning to the end of this album. Like the remix, that's gonna be the last song on the album, and it's the reason for that because it's like the finale of everything. Like there is that's how there is, and there isn't anymore. Like, but
Hmm.
that's the way I want this album
And
to
you
flow.
said,
Like, from the end.
and the remixes, you said it's like a lot of, like, it took a while, so because it's a big project, basically.
Yeah, it's like you said you listen to my music. If you listen to the remix, it's 5 songs broken down into one song. It starts out with a piece of One Night Stand. Then it shifts
Mm-hmm.
into Shaking My Head in it. Then that shifts into Stress Reliever, which then that evolves
Mm-hmm.
into Lose Control. And then I end in with If You Let Me. If you go
Yes,
back and
come
listen to
on.
it, you can hear each transition.
Okay,
You can
I'm
hear
I'm definitely
like
gonna go back
each
to.
song.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
back and listen
it's
with
a
a
big
fine
battle.
tooth comb. I like that. I like the genius of that. I like how like I said, you do have like you have the ability to really transition things and make them very seamless. So I can't wait to re-listen to that and hear like the different pieces and different things like that. So, can I ask you, what is something that you would tell somebody who is pursuing a musical career, or if they're facing obstacles, what are some advice that you would give them?
Don't let anything hold you back. Just get out there and do it. Don't let a no stop you. Don't let your health stop you. Don't let your bills stop you. Don't let nothing stop you. If you got that passion and that drive to do it, go ahead and do it. If you need help, ask for help. Just
Mm.
do it. And that's what I'm looking back at myself like now, like, damn, I should have did all that shit. But hey, I'm here now. And it ain't too late.
It's never too late. You feel me? So I know that I asked you if you would be willing to give us a little performance tonight, and I would love to give you the stage so you could do that for us.
Okay, hold on just a second.
Okay. All right. You ready? I'll remove myself from the stage and I will give you
Let me
your
pull
time.
this music up.
All right.
Had a little technical difficulty trying to load this stuff up. Should have
That's
had.
all right. Take your time. We can't wait to hear you. We appreciate you. We riding with you for a little bit. Don't worry.
Wait till now to act up. What do you mean cannot open? Okay, I'm really having some difficulty.
Okay.
It's not letting me do it. Let me
Oh
see if it,
no.
it's not letting me open it. Let me. I don't know if it'll let me do it from my phone. Yes, I doubt it.
Yeah. It might tell you your mic, your speaker in use or something.
Now I was on my iPad wants to act up. Uh, it's not letting me do it.
That's all right. That is okay. Don't worry. Sometimes things happen, but I do appreciate you coming on and talking to us. Did you have any last words that you would like to share with them? Any acapella? Anything?
Oh, ooh, it's been a while now. Ooh, it's been a real long time since I seen your face. All up in my place. I look anyways. Yeah, I'm forgetting my own words. The way you made me feel inside the space we create, you know that it's fate. mm I just want you to pull up and come through. Been so long since I've seen you. I've been missing you since some day. Yeah, been so long since. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I tried.
Well, no, thank you, thank you. You sounded really good, so listen, that's
I'm
that's
wrong.
it. That's all.
Forgot
All
all.
right. That's all right. That happens sometimes. But I really appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, at the Immersive Experience, Tim Yayo. Thank you so much for coming out and doing this with me tonight. I enjoyed you. I enjoyed talking to you. I enjoyed diving into your mind. I love how you don't put your mind together like like you got a positive outlook on things, and I like that about you. I think that's important for self development. So thank you so much for allowing me to experience that tonight.
Yes, thank you for having me. I enjoyed myself.
All right, perfect. Well, you all have an amazing night, and we will see you Thursday at 8 p.m. EST. And if you're watching the replay, make sure you like and subscribe. Hey, Samio, how you feeling? How you feel? Thomas said, hey, UAPB family. What's up? I hope y'all enjoying your homecoming. Oh, you're not there, are you? No, you're not. But sorry, I didn't mean to rip that wound off. Anyway, thank you for enjoying. Thank you for tuning into the immersive experience, and you all have an amazing night. Good night.